First order of business, H.R. 5444, Taxpayer First Act. And I'll turn the sponsor of the bill, Subcommittee Chairman Jenkins, to give an opening statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and happy birthday. I'm pleased we are taking up the bipartisan Taxpayer First Act today. This bill moves the Internal Revenue Service towards being a truly customer service-focused agency by placing a renewed focus on treating taxpayers with respect and dignity. I've worked on this bill with Ranking Member John Lewis, and I want to take a minute to thank Mr. Lewis and his staff for being so helpful in putting together a truly bipartisan reform of our nation's tax administration agency. Together, we've held 11 formal committee events over the past year and a half, covering many aspects of how the IRS functions, from what it is working on to where improvement is clearly needed. Government certainly needs to work and be responsive to our constituents. As a CPA, you've heard me talk before about my concerns with the interactions of the agency and the taxpayer. Not only have I heard those concerns while practicing in the private sector, but in my congressional office as well. In handling constituent services, requests through my office, I have found many instances of just outright lack of common sense in administering our tax code. As we look at what changes need to be made, we focused on the relationship between taxpayer and government by incorporating the latest technology and a private sector-based customer service experience. This means the agency will be focused on the taxpayer to ensure their rights are protected, they are treated with respect, and that the agency is approachable for taxpayers to ask questions and get assistance. That means a customer service experience akin to what Americans expect from the private sector, with online services, callback options, and improved support on the phone. In the era of 5G and broadband internet, it's still hard to imagine why the IRS continues to use technology our children wouldn't be able to recognize. That's why we seek to eliminate fax machines and revamp the IT infrastructure so taxpayers have the peace of mind their most sensitive information is being responsibly protected by their government while using the technology they are used to. We make permanent the IRS free file program, which is not only a win for the taxpayer, but saves the IRS time as well. Additionally, the Taxpayer First Act protects the IRS low-income taxpayer clinics, which are essential for those who can't afford a tax professional. This includes making the Volunteer Income Tax Assistant Matching Grants program permanent to guarantee underserved populations access to quality professional tax return preparation help. Moreover, to make sure taxpayers receive a fair and impartial review of disputes, we established an independent Office of Appeals. This commitment to fair and impartial treatment is the bedrock of the faith Americans place in the IRS. In short, this is the reform we promised our constituents and reforms that all Americans deserve. I look forward to marking up this legislation and seeing it head to the floor soon. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.
Thank you,